Good morning, students. In the previous class, we see some problem involving a binomial distribution. Now we continue the problem. The problem is also involving the binomial distribution. The same exercise in 11.5, the ninth one. In a binomial distribution, the word binomial is given, consisting of 5 independent trials. You see the number of trials is 5. The probability of 1 and 2 successes are 0.4096 and 0.282048 are respectively. That means the two probability values are given. When x is exactly 1, whose probability value is 0.4096. When x is 2, whose probability value is 0.2048. Then the question is, find the mean and the variance of the distribution. The distribution follows the binomial. So to find a mean and variance, in a binomial distribution, the formula to calculate mean is NP. Variance is NPQ. So we need to find the 3 unknown values. The values are N, P and Q. Out of these 3, one value is given. You identify the question. Always N indicates the number of trials. Here, how many trials are there? 5 independent trials. So first of all, given the value of N is 5. So first we write the given data. Given the value of N is 5. And 2 more probability values given. P of 1 and 2 successes are. That means P of x is equal to 1. The probability of x is equal to 1, whose probability value is 0.4096. First one over. And second one is 2. When x is equal to 2, whose probability value is 0.2048. So P of x is equal to 2, whose probability value is 0.2048. So these data are given. Now using these data to find the unknown values of P and Q. Also x follows a binomial distribution. So we write the formula of a binomial distribution. By binomial distribution, the formula is P of capital X is equal to small letter x, NCX, P power x and Q power n minus x. The value of x is start from 0, 1, 2, etc. up to n. So first we write the formula. Now we will take our given data. We will take one of the given data. Now P of x is equal to 1. The value of P of x is equal to 1 is nothing but 0.4096. First, we using this concept, we find one equation. P of x is equal to 1 is equal to 0.4096. In LHS, we using the formula. We know the value of n, and here the value of x is also exactly 1. So the value of n is 5. So 5C1. P power x, P power, the value of x is exactly 1. Q power, n value is 5 minus 1. N value is 5 minus 1. So LHS probability formula we used. But that value is given 0.4096. We write 5C1 as 5C1 P Q power 4 is equal to 0.4096. 5C1 P power 1 is P. Q power 5 minus 1 is 4. That value is 0.4096. We know very well the value of 5C1 is always 5. So 5 P into Q power 4, that value is 0.4096. We substitute this equation, so I put it is a first equation. We need this equation, so we put it is a first equation. Now we use one value P of x is equal to 1 is equal to 0.4096. Now we use the other one. The other one is also given. Also P of x is equal to 2. When the random variable x has a 2, whose probability value is also given whose probability value is 0.2048. Here also we are using the formula. Probability of a binary distribution formula start from NCX 2 P power x value is 2 and Q power n minus x, n value is 5 minus 2. That value is 0.2048. The value of 5C2 P square and Q power 5 minus 2 is 3. So 0.2048. The value of 5C2, 5 into 4 by 1 into 2, 5C2. 5 into 4 by 1 into 2. P square Q cube is equal to 0.2048. In second table is a chance. We cancel. So twice. 5 2s are 10. 10. P square into Q cube is equal to 0.2048. So this equation also we used. So I put it is a second equation. So the value of a P square, 10 P square Q cube value is 0.2048. Now I put it as a second equation. Now you see from 1 and 2, you have any idea? We need to find the value of N, P and Q. Already N value is given. So to find P and Q, from 1 and 2, you have one idea. Just divide. It is your choice. We divide either 1 by 2 or 2 by 1. Is your choice. I divide 1 by 2. That means I divide fully by the first equation by the second equation. What is the first equation LHS? The first equation LHS is 5 P Q power 4 by the second equation LHS 10 P square Q cube. LHS over RHS. In RHS the first equation is 0.4096 divided by second equation RHS 0.2048. You see sometimes I cancelled here. There is a chance in fifth table twice. P fully cancelled, P square remaining 1 P. Q fully cancelled, here 1. The power 1 is here. Here also 1 power and 2. You know any difference between these two numbers? You see exactly the 2 time multiplication of the denominator is nothing but the numerator. 2048 into 2 is nothing but 4096. So it is exactly cancelled. It's a 1 time and it is 2 times. So what is the remaining LHS? The remaining LHS is 5 fully cancelled, P fully cancelled. In Q power 4, Q cube is cancelled. The remaining 1, Q is there. Q divided by. What is the remaining denominator? In fifth table 10 is twice is cancelled, so 2. In P square, 1P is cancelled, remaining 1P is there, so 2P. RHS is exactly twice, 2 times. Then we cross multiply. So the value of Q is 2 into 2P. So the value of a Q is 2 into 2P is a 4P. So the value of Q is equal to 4P, but we need individually the value of a P and a Q. Next, we use the value of a Q or P. We know the value of a Q is 1 minus P, or the value of a P is 1 minus Q. Now we use the formula of anyone. I use the value of a P is a 1 minus Q. Is your choice. We replace the value of Q or P. But I use here the value of P is 1 minus Q. So already Q is there. In RHS 4 of P. The value of P is 1 minus Q. So Q. 4 ones are 4. 4 into Q is a 4Q. So already Q is there. Minus 4Q become that side. Plus 4Q is equal to 4. Q plus 4Q is a 5Q. So 5Q is equal to 4. What about Q? The value of a Q is 4 by 5. So Q value is find. When Q is find, we already write the value of a P. The value of a P is nothing but 1 minus Q to substitute here. Therefore, P is equal to 1 minus Q. 1 minus the value of Q is 4 by 5. The value of a P is 1 by 5. Cross multiply. 5 minus 4 is 1 by 5. Our question is to find the mean and variance. So first to find the mean. The formula for mean is n into P, NP. The value of n is 5. And the value of P is 1 by 5. Both are cancelled. So the value of a mean in the sum is 1. Both are cancelled. So the value of mean is 1. Next to find the variance. The formula to calculate variance is NPQ. The value of n is 5. And the value of P is 1 by 5. And the value of Q is 4 by 5. Here also 5 5s are cancelled. What is the remaining? Is 4 by 5. Therefore, the value of the variance is 4 by 5. So in this case, the value of mean is equal to 1 and the value of the variance is 4 by 5. Our question is just to find the 2 1, and also the question involves the binomial distribution. So using the binomial distribution concept, the first we find the value of P and Q. Then to substitute the value of P and Q in mean and variance to find both. The next question is, in example 11.21, mean and variance of a binomial variety x are respectively 2 and 1.5. Here, mean and variance are given 2 and 1.5. To find 3 probability values, P of x is equal to 0, P of x is equal to 1, and P of x is greater than or is equal to 1. So to find these 3 probability value, in a binomial distribution is false on value. Here x1 is 0, x1 is 1, x1 is greater than or equal to 1. But 2 more values is also needed. The values are P and Q. And also here you see the value of n is also not given. So to find the value of n, p, q using this data, then to substitute the data in each and every probability values. First, using the data given. Mean. The mean and variance of a binomial distribution are 2 and 1.5. So the value of mean is 2. That is, the formula for mean is NP. NP is 2. So is the first equation. Also, variance is given. The value of the variance is 1.5. That is, the formula for variance is NPQ. That value is 1.5. So I put it as a second equation. Then we divide or multiply is your choice, but we need the value of PQ. Is easily just divide. Is your choice, we divide either 1 by 2 or 2 by 1. Is your choice. I divide 2 by 1 here. I divide the second equation by the first equation. The second equation LHS, NPQ, by the first equation LHS, NP. The second equation RHS, 1.5, by the first equation RHS is 2. NP is cancelled. In RHS, one decimal number, one whole number is 1.5 is nothing but 3 by 2. So I consider fully in fraction. We write 1.5 as 3 by 2. 3 by 2 by 2. So this 2 goes to denominator. So the value of Q is 3 by 4. So first I find the value of a Q. The value of Q is 3 by 4. We know the formula of P is 1 minus Q. So P is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4. So the value of a P is 1 by 4. We cross multiply 4 minus 3 is 1 by 4. So the value of a Q is 3 by 4 and the value of P is 1 by 4. But one more value is needed. The value is n. So how to find? To substitute this value p and q in either 1 or 2. This is our choice. We substitute in either 1 or 2. Now I substitute this value in 1. So 1 gives the value of np is equal to 2. The value of np is 2. We already find the value of p. The value of p is 1 by 4. So n of 1 by 4 is equal to 2. What about n? The value of n is equal to 8. We cross multiply. 2 4s are 8. By a binomial distribution, we write a formula. P of capital X is equal to small letter x. M.Sc x p power x q power n minus x. The value of x start from 0, 1 to 3, etc. up to n. Now we find each and every subdivisions. First we find the first subdivision. What is the first subdivision? To find the value of the probability when x is equal to 0 is the first case. So first we find the first case. P of x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0. So exactly the value of x is 0. The formula is not from M.Sc x. The value of n is 8. So 8 C 0. P power x, the value of p is 1 by 4. Power x is 0. And q power, the value of q is 3 by 4. Power n minus x, the value of n is 8. 8 minus 0 is 8c 0. Okay, 8 is 0. 1 by 4 whole power 0 is 1. 3 by 4 whole power 8. The value of 8 is 0. Is just 1. 1 into 3 by 4 whole power 8. So P of x is equal to 0. That value is 3 by 4 whole power 8. All are 1. So P of x is equal to 0 value is 3 by 4 whole power 8. What is the reason I don't simplify this one? Because you see the power is more than 5. Now we find the second subdivision. P of x is equal to 1. So P of x is equal to 1. N 8 C 1. N C x, n value is 8 and here exactly the value of x is 1. P power x, the value of p is 1 by 4. Power x value is exactly 1. Q 3 by 4 whose power is n minus x. 8 is the value of n minus exactly the value of x is 1. So we write it is 8c 1. Just 1 by 4. 3 by 4 whole power 7. The value of 8c1 is 8 into 1 by 4. 3 by 4 whole power 7. 3 by 4 whole power 7. In second table is a chance to cancel. So P of x is equal to 1. That value is twice. Okay, 2 times half. 3 by 4 whole power 7. So it is the required probability of the second subdivision. That means when x is equal to 1, the whose probability value is 2 of. Sir, outside is 2. How it is possible? Sir, all the probability value lies between 0 to 1. Yes. We simplify. This value is 3 by 4. Actually 0.75. Then we multiply this 2. The answer definitely will come between 0 to 1. So second subdivision is over. Now to find the third one. The third one is P of x is greater than or is equal to 1. So to find this probability value. You have any idea how to find P of x is greater than or equal to 1? These are two cases. Either we write as it is. P of x is greater than or equal to 1 means P of x is equal to 1 plus P of x is equal to 2 plus P of x is equal to up to 8 terms only we need. So totally how many terms are there? Is 8 terms will give. That to find all the 8 probability value is a difficult or long process. But easily we use the formula, just we write only one probability value. You know, P of x is greater than or equal to a is also is equal to 1 minus P of X is less than 1. Suppose we use this formula, we write just only one probability value. You remind the formula? P of X is greater than or is equal to A, whose formula is 1 minus P of X is less than A. But you identify, don't memory, what is the reason to use the formula here? Suppose as it is, we write P of X is equal to 1 is the first one, plus P of X is equal to 2, plus etc. up to 8 times. So to find 8 probability values. The process is lengthy. So to avoid this, using the concept of the probability. Why we use this? When X is less than 1, it means how many probability values are possible. Always in a binomial distribution, the least value of X is always equal to 0. When X is less than 1 means the value of X should be equal to 0. So 1 minus P of X is equal to 0 only possible. 1 minus P of X is equal to 0. Because less than 0 value is just 0. 1 minus N, 8. The value of N is 8. The value of X is exactly 0. P power X, the value of P. The value of P is here 1 by 4. Power 0, because X1 is exactly 0. Q is 3 by 4. N minus X, 8 minus 0. N value is 8 minus X value is 0. 1 minus 8C0, okay? 8C0. That value is 1 by 4 whole power 0. The number power 0 is 1. 3 by 4 whole power 8 minus 0 is again is 8. What is the value of 8C10? Any number is there, you will occur suppose a 0, that value is always 1. So that value is 1 minus 1 into 1. 3 by 4 whole power 8. So P of X is greater than or is equal to 1. So to find that value, P of X is greater than or is equal to 1. 1 minus all values are 1. 1 into 1 into 3 by 4 whole power 8 is 1 minus 3 by 4 whole power 8. So this is the required probability value of the third subdivision. So to find all the subdivisions. So in a probability, all sums are very important. Involving a binomial distribution is easy and also important. So to find a mean and variance, probability mass function, the value is also given, but it falls in a binomial. Use the concept of the binomial distribution. The same model, all model sums is lies in example also. We try on our class or note.